have here about the Suzan involved with TEDx Youth. Okay. This is Suzan, and she's very involved with TEDx Youth at Mountain Brook Junior High. And the reason why I got involved is interviewing all the students because of her. And now I want to focus on the connection by communicating to exceed my TEDx talk. Therefore, about the actual question about why is it important for Mountain Brook Junior High to have a TEDx event of their own.
Well, we believe that student voice is very important, and that every student has an idea worth sharing. So we started a TED Ed Club about 4 years ago to allow students to learn how to give a TED style talk and to learn presentation literacy skills. And at the end of the TED Ed cycle, they actually do give a TED style talk, and then we video it, and then we upload it and send it to TED. Our students wanted to take it one step further, and they asked if we could have an actual TEDx event. So we applied for a license for a TEDx event, and so our students actually take the stage here at Mountain Brook Junior High and share their talks with the world. We live stream it. And we invite anyone who wants to be a part of that event to come and be a part of it. And we are just happy and excited that our students are willing to dig deep inside and really be reflective, and that they're willing to share what their ideas are with the world.
And I myself, a month ago, and I was impressed because I could tell that it has the same palace, and I have been doing with the TEDx Birmingham, and I've been impressed. And even more so, I see how involved the students have been. So it's the neurolog, it's the class, how to prepare the students through the process.
We have prepared the students through the process a few different ways, and in this year and last year we were able to work with the administration of our school and put them all in a common, like a homeroom time. It's called AO, and so once a week I'll join the AO group with Mr. Cotton, and we go through the TED Ed Club curriculum. There's 13 lessons, and so we teach those lessons throughout the year. We start in August and teach it up until our event. And then we also have club days. We have about 6 or 7 club days throughout the year, and those are a little bit of an extended time where we can dig deep and really focus on the talks. But they work on them, a little bit each week, and just it's a process, and they stick with it.
Wow. Because you have the structure to provide for the students to make it possible for them to give a TEDx talk that is equal as a TEDx Birmingham, because for TEDx Birmingham we have to motivate ourselves to practice over and over again, but you provide them an environment and instruction. But it's hard to get the support from the other administrators to get involved with the TEDx Mountain Brook.
We are so blessed that when we went to the administration and said, hey, we would like to do this, and we presented them with the club idea, and they said, let's figure out how to make this happen. So we were just blessed to have support from the school, from the get-go, and from the district. And then also TEDxBirmingham has been so supportive. We've had previous speakers like yourself come in and meet the kids and give advice and do some coaching and be a part of rehearsals and come support the event. So not only are we a part of our own TED community at the school, but we're a part of the Birmingham TEDx community and really globally, because we live stream it, and we just got finished doing a connect session where we were able to talk to the program director of TED Ed in New York, and so they got to reflect with them, and so they realize, I believe, I hope they realize that it's not just our local community, that they're part of a global community.
Incredible, and I find that amazing. And I want to know if we're going to keep getting bigger and bigger. That we're going to blend in with the community of Birmingham. Therefore, how do we get more students to be involved? I mean, how do you get, because we have a different group of students every year, how do we recruit?
So we just finished our 4th year of a TED Ed Club program, and we have one student who was in our club for the first 3 years, and now she has moved on to the high school, and she is now the TED Ed Club sponsor at the high school. So it's starting to grow. Our kids are going out into the community, and they're starting to build the capacity to have their own events, and to collaborate. And another thing that we try to do is support other schools in starting TED Ed clubs. And so we'll invite them to come to our sessions, our club meetings, to see how they're organized. I'm leading some workshops this summer on how to start a TED Ed club and how to host a TEDx event. So we try to get out there and share our experience, and then we're willing to help anybody else that wants to get started with their own event.
We already made a promotion to get other kids. I mean, how do you get other kids to know about it?
We, here at the junior high, we advertise the TED Ed Club program through the English teachers. And
okay.
so,
Why English?
Well, just because we just picked a curriculum, and I'm a former English teacher, Mr. Cotton's an English teacher, and there is a lot of writing and reading that's involved with it, and so the English teachers sort of gravitate, I think, towards the TED Ed Club program. But we yeah, so we had to pick a subject area, so we picked English, and then we also send out in our newsletter to parents and let them know that we're opening up applications, and we allow students to apply. We do have an application process, so that we can get to know students, and we do teacher recommendations with that as well. It's not a class, the TED Ed Club is not a class, but it has a workload like an extra class. So we want people to really be committed to doing it.
Even though it's not a class, but it's very rewarding. And for anybody who has gone through the process of TEDx event, it's very rewarding because you learn a lot from preparing, getting to know other people and stuff. I wonder what is different for the student compared to me as an adult. What is different for them?
Well, I think it's very similar.
Okay.
I think it's very similar experience for them, and for you. I tell you, the students aren't the only ones that grow through the process, though. I grow through the process through watching them and teaching the lessons and saying, yes, you can do this, and then even applying what I'm teaching to the students to my own personal life, and being willing to be vulnerable, like doing this interview right now, being willing to put myself out there just like the students are. I go on the stage and introduce them and try to do the same skills, try to put those same skills in place. So they teach me not only through the process and through the curriculum, but also their talks teach me. I learn from them every year and grow, and we had some really special talks this year that really made me reflect on where students are and what their views are in the world and where they're going, and it just it makes me reflect and makes us as adults grow. So it's pretty neat to be a part of that process.
That's what I'm
So,
talking about.
yeah.
That's what I'm asking because the difference about the student
Yeah.
compared to adult because they've already done the talk. They can do much more in the future. I cannot make the see what they will do with their talk, backing them up. That's what I'm excited
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
The God, I'm a part of the process.
Well, thank you.
Mm,
And
thank
thank you
you.
for being a part of it.
Thank you. Thank you.